the new governor of the Reserve Bank who has control of the gold industry. And the one thing he's told me emphatically is he's going to sort it out. And what you saw in Al Jazeera was the tip of the iceberg.
He's the number one now in Zimbabwe.
Hey, welcome back to the Daily Grind podcast. Today we want to discuss about the gold mafia. What happened to them? Have you ever wondered what happened to the gold mafia guys?
That angel is not an angel, and the boss knows that.
This is someone that's really wanted by the FBI, designated as a terrorist.
The gold mafia guys, we want to do a follow-up to find out where they are, what happened to their case, and what happened to them. So let's listen to this guy. Vondora, guys.
Eddie, you were on TV talking about the ambassador at large at that time who was implicated in this, and in
You mean this youngster from UK?
Yes.
This young guy who claims to be a prophet.
Yes.
Right.
And at that time you were on international TV. You said he was going to be fired. He has not been fired.
How do you know?
Because the president has not said so.
Does he have to say so? You know the auction has been cancelled. Have you heard about it? Have you been told? But it was done 4 weeks ago.
The interbank auction system.
Yes, it was cancelled. Have you been told? There are lots of things they don't explain in public because it doesn't suit them. There's no transparency, or little transparency. But I can assure you that angel is not an angel, and the boss knows that well and truly. I mean, lots of people would take his name in vain and use his name for their own purposes. And they call him the crocodile. You know, you don't see a crocodile until he attacks. And a crocodile attacks fast and quickly and unannounced. I would not like to cross swords with Mnangagwa. I think you'd be running a very dangerous game.
So here, would I say that you are being honest with us in this interview because you might be treading carefully not to cross roads with the president of this country because you say you don't want to cross roads with him?
Is that true? Maybe there's an element of truth in that. And I think you've got to be very careful if you do cross swords with him, because you know the Chinese have a saying: if you go into politics, you must be able to ride the tiger, because if you fall off the back of the tiger, you get eaten. And I think there's a lot of truth in that. And it's not just Zimbabwe, it's not just Africa, it's the rest of the world. There are very few places where this doesn't apply.
So here, Eddie, are you riding the tiger, riding with the tiger, or staying away from the tiger altogether?
That's an interesting question.
Comment down below. Tell us what you think happened, what you think is going to happen.